Bio-nanogenomics, technical analysis, fundamental statistics, along with reviewing my current positions and their price targets. Starting off with the price action, we have a descending steep trend line right here. And since the start of April, it has just been absolutely brutal, absolutely awful. It's been carnage, death, destruction. It's been horrible. There's no other way to say it. It's been absolutely awful. And if you are frustrated right now and you want to panic sell and you're just like, dude, I can't take it anymore. I can't take stocks. Stocks are not for me anymore, man. I'm done. You know, I don't think that's a great decision for most people, but if that's what's going on with you, make your own decision. For me, I cannot sell. I've been saying, but of course everyone wants to know, are we going to see that huge move to the downside? Because I've been saying two things basically. I've been saying expect potentially a big move to the downside if we break 650, but also realize that there's another support level that we have here in the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement level. And you may be wondering, why is this support level any different than the thousands of other support levels you've been talking about, but we just break down? Well, it's not much different, except it's just lower, right? The lower we go, the higher chance we have of going back up, I guess. Dead cat bounce, at least somewhat of a dead cat bounce is what we would get for sure at some point. But of course, guys, you know why I'm not selling. We've got insider transactions that are bullish. They could pick up shares at any moment. We've got catalysts. We've got the higher throughput sapphire. We've got a cytogenetic market. We've got $3 billion total addressable market according to the CEO that is untapped. We got the prenatal market. We got the pregnancies market that we're going to go over today, I guess, which isn't a huge market, but it is a market that we did not know of before this, or at least I did not know of it before it. It does not make sense to sell right now. And regardless of if you hate Bio-Nano now, because I know when the stocks go down, people hate the stock. When stocks go up, everyone loves the stock. It's how FOMO and panic selling works. It's how your emotions get a hold of you and control your investing decisions. And everyone, regardless of how experienced or good they are at trading, everyone feels like that. When you see a stock going down, your brain automatically thinks subconsciously, this is not a good stock. And when you see that over the long term, not really long term, we're still up quite a bit from 60 cents, but medium term, it's been going down consistently. So in your brain, you're automatically thinking this is a bad stock. It must be a bad stock. Why else would it be going down? You have to let your head step back in. Stop thinking with your heart and with your emotions and with that primitive feeling of like, oh, it's going down. I gotta sell out now so I can lose money. You have to realize that, my friends. Just look at Warren Buffett's quote. The stock market is a device from transferring capable. Everyone's heard the quote 1,000 times at this point. Time in the market beats timing the market. That is something you need to understand. You need to understand the stock market is a device for transferring wealth. I'm going to say it from the impatient to the patient. You have to understand this. If you would have panic sold, imagine if you would have panic sold all the way back here. What would you be thinking? Oh, I'm going to save myself money if I panic sell now. I'm not saying it's going to be a repeat. I've been wrong before. I said yesterday, I said this price target has a chance of happening. Every time I said a price target, it's like the day after. It's like, nope, that chance is gone. And I never say a price target is going to happen. Of course, I'm smart. I'm too smart for that. I would like to say, I don't actually say anything is 100% guaranteed because it's not. And the first time I said this price target right here, that held for about 2 days, and then yesterday I set this one, or the day before, and that's all I held. Yeah, I set this one yesterday, and I said if we can hold these trend lines, that will become a likely price target. But now we have confirmed the breakdown. We have a daily close below all of these support levels. I honestly, guys, if I'm being honest with you, I'm not trying to be one of those people on Wall Street bets like, oh, that's market manipulation when there's no proof. Okay, I love the GameStop people. I love the AMC people. I love their cause. Most of it is amazing. I'm for it. But when you are saying market manipulation is a high chance of when you're calling that, you got to have proof. And if you don't have proof, you have to make it clear that you don't know for sure. And I don't know for sure, but what I do know is that the short interest has increased dramatically, and the price action has been very weird. And of course, you can say anything's weird if it's going down and if it's not going where you want it to go, right? If you're a bull and if you're a bear, if it's going up, you're like, this is not working. This is weird. This is really weird, though, objectively, because we have had several validated. Look at this. We had 3 touch points on this level. Very validated, and then we didn't even put up a fight there. And then the next time we had the second ascending level, we had, guess what, 3 ascending touch points again. No, not even a fight. We did not even put up a fight today. I mean, it's really weird, and that's not even the weirdest thing. The weirdest thing is that since our all-time high, $15.69, the company has only gotten better. That is factual. There's no debating that. No, not even Artem will admit that, yeah, BioNano has gotten much better with the company. Revenue increases, insider transactions, prenatal market, cytogenetic market. CEO is freaking doing everything. The CEO on the Q&A, if you don't know anything about BioNano, just go watch a video, a recorded video of the, not video, hearing of the earnings report call, and watch the Q&A especially. The CEO, man, he is a CEO you can get behind. And this has all happened after $15.69. The stock just keeps going down. Does that seem normal to you? If you want to say, if you're trying to tell me that like $5 worth of this stock, or I don't know, 30% at highs or whatever percent, if you want to say more than even 20% of the stock's value was inflated just because of hype, I don't believe that, because the people who are like that don't have a plan, that don't do their research, and they just buy in literally just because of hype. That's what you're telling me. Hype. They don't know what they're doing. They're just buying in because it's exciting and they think it's going to go up based on what someone else said. They don't know anything about the company. There is no chance in hell that a $2 billion market cap company, and it was like, I don't know how high it got, $3-4 billion market cap. There's no way that 20% of that is people that don't even have a plan when they're investing. Because if you do that, if you buy stocks based on hype, you don't get money. You fail because you don't know what you're doing. Over the long term, you're inevitably going to lose all your money if you just buy hype stocks and leave it in until it goes down and you panic yourself for a loss. Like now, this is a prime time. Remember when I was saying don't panic sell back here? Someone panic sold. I think I got a comment. I don't even remember. I think I got a comment that someone sold all the way down here on one of these long candle wicks. I don't remember, but don't be that guy. I don't know when the bottom is going to be. I don't know if the bottom is here, but what I do know is that the company's value has just increased since all-time highs, and that is why I'm not selling, my friends. There's no point. It's dumber to sell now than to buy in at all-time highs, in my mind. I mean, it is so foolish, and I don't understand. But if you are done with investing and you think this whole BioNano journey that we've been taking together, buying the dip, but it keeps on dipping. Yes, it sucks. Guess what? It's a great lesson for all of us, including me. It's a great lesson. Even if you do great due diligence, and of course we already knew this, okay? A lot of experienced investors probably knew this. Due diligence, research, everything. You can do as much research as you can on a stock. You can be 100% convinced that it is going up and it goes down. That's how this market is, man. You never know anything for sure. That's why I never guarantee anything. That's why I have to give these disclaimers, right? Okay, but that's what we're looking at. That's just a quick little rant on why I would not sell, because that's what I know I'm going to get today. When BioNano goes down, everyone hates BioNano. When it goes up 1%, everyone's like, "Yay, I'm FOMOing back in." It's so funny. It's so funny. But anyways, at the end of the day, guys, long-term investors will prevail. They prevail 9 out of 10 times. Yeah. So if you are holding the bag right now, like I am, I'm holding the bag. Are you kidding me? I was up $8,000. Now I'm up less than 1,000. Okay, I am. Trust me, I'm not just pumping and dumping. I'm not just telling you this is. Yeah, go buy this stock so I can go profit off of the pump that I'm creating. No, I have been holding BioNano for a long time. It is my largest position because it has gotten beat down even more than my other plays, which Microvision ended up down 4% today. It was up like 15% at one point. It's crazy, man. The market has been crazy so far, man. The last couple of weeks, man, it has been insane. But guys, you can't let things like this are good for us because they give us character. Okay, I know it's cliche. Hard times do give you character though, and they provide you with important lessons. And this is no different. So that is what I'm doing. It's hard. I'm holding all mine. I think did I add more today? I don't even know. I added more yesterday. I know that for sure. Yeah, I don't even know. I'm sure you can just watch the last video if you want to see for sure. But the Bollinger Bands, this is what I'm scared about. This is why I said, if you guys remember, $6.50 to $7.01. That's the important level to hold. We didn't hold that, and I'm not calling market manipulation. I don't like doing strong accusations without evidence, because I see a lot of people in the world doing that all the time. But I'm not claiming to know it all, but I'm just going to say that market manipulation is a real possibility, because the chances of the market still doing well, I know the markets did bad today, but the markets have still done well. The small caps are going down. Yes, I know overall, but BioNano, I mean, it's oversold. It's got the middle weekly Bollinger Band. It's had a huge discount from 1569. We've got Catalyst today. We've got studies. We've got prenatal market. We got insider transactions. We've got article. We've even got articles on our side. We even have the analysts on our side. Current price is trading at a 2x. It would be a 2x if we hit our low analyst price target. These are end of year price targets. I mean, what else do you need to know? We had that, but it is. I mean, I'm not saying market manipulation is happening, but I think there's a serious case to be made, and it mostly just revolves upon it mostly just involves the irrationality of the price action not respecting the middle weekly Bollinger Band at all. I mean, we didn't even see. We really let's just go to the let's go to the 30-minute chart. Let's see the first time that it touched 670, 680. So right about in here. I mean, there is no bounce at all. I mean, do you consider this a bounce? We barely got out of the $7 range. That's not even a bounce. I mean, the only explanation for this is the only reasonable explanation with this, and I don't have proof, is market manipulation. And that all that means is that the people who control the market, the people that are, the Robinhood CEO, right? That the guy that controls the who you can't buy this, you can't buy GameStop now. That obviously no one said you can't buy BNGO on our brokers, but the people who control that type of stuff, basically they are doing something to keep the price down. Whether that's what if you want to call it short ladder attacks, if you want to call it just institutions buying puts and shorts, or bad press release, or I don't know, whatever. Market manipulators, man, it's whatever. It can be 1,000 different things, but either way, at the end of the day, institutions slash market manipulators, they are keeping the price down in some sort of way, and I think that is a totally realistic assumption. But of course, we don't have proof, so I don't want to see anyone saying, "Oh, Auspicious called it market manipulation. He's going back on everything he said." I don't know. I'm sure someone will find something to criticize me on in regards to that market manipulation possibility statement. It is not happening for sure, but there's a case to be made, and I can make a full video giving all the reasons in a Google Doc if y'all want, get detailing the exact reasons on why I think it is a possibility. But anyways, as far as the indicators, we're going to be looking much more oversold today. 36 on the daily. For hourly, we are looking at about the same, 35. Now let's look at the hourly. I think the hourly is probably a little better. Okay, maybe not, 34. So yeah, our side, we are pretty oversold. Looking at the short-term super trend and stop and reverse indicators, we are bearish on both of them. Let's look at the 4 hourly. Basically, these indicators indicate to me that there is likely chance based on these. I don't necessarily need this app. I'm holding all my positions because I am not betting against BioNano. It is too oversold. I've given you the reasons why I'm not going to sell, but the indicators are pretty clear. Also, if we do break 636, know this, guys, that could mean I'm not calling it's going to mean, oh, we're going to go drop to 5 now. That could happen, but I just want to say that if we do break that, that is the last significant level of support. Let me check and make sure. Okay. Yeah, that is probably the last major. That is the last major support line up until probably 560, 556 up to maybe $6 flat. So that's not even a very strong support. So we could be seeing a strong move to the downside if we broke that, but inevitably we're going to see an upwards correction. And I've already given you the reasons why I'm not selling. But short term, this is bearish, represented to me by the super trend and the stop and reverse indicators. Okay, moving averages. Let's see on the daily if there's anything cool here. No. Weekly. Not really. We will be watching in the next couple of weeks. We will be watching that cross between the 55-day moving average and the 200-day EMA. That will be very exciting to watch for sure. And these two are going to be creeping up. Man, oh man, these moving averages remind me of that whole video that I did explaining why breaking 650 to $7 was so unlikely, and then we just broke it like nothing today, basically. That's not. I mean, MP just did the same thing that I recognized they held it. So many, I can't even name any others on the top of my head, but weekly Bollinger Bands, middle Bollinger Bands, man, they did not get broken as easily as BioNano just broke its. So, I don't have proof for market manipulation, but that is pretty damn good evidence in my opinion. BioNano announces preclinical evaluation of optical genome mapping by the Foundation for Embryonic Competence. The first couple paragraphs on this just go on to say how they're doing the study and some esoteric stuff that I don't even fully understand. They talk about the actual market that it is and why this actually is a real thing and people actually doing this. And then right here, this is what I want to focus on, the CEO's statements, if I can find them. Okay, right here. The preclinical IRB approved validation study of optical genome mapping by FEC for IVF applications is an example of what we are seeing as continued ongoing growth of the numerous applications for optical genome mapping. In other words, I construe this or interpret this to be ongoing growth for markets / demand for BioNano and the uses of optical genome mapping. Now, what the heck is IVF, and are there actually any people who actually are getting this procedure done? There are 263,000 procedures done. Okay, so it's US 2018. Okay, so yeah, this is US 2018, and this is only going to get bigger in the aggregate. It's only this number is only going to grow as the population continues to increase. And I believe we are still on a track to increase population, but I do not know. We'll probably top out at 9 billion. I believe that's the last research I did on that indicated that to me, but I'm not sure. I have not looked at that in a while. But anyways, this is another market that no one is talking about. No one is thinking about, oh, wow, optical genome mapping could help all of these people a year and give them more efficient, more accurate, less danger for a cheaper cost. Basically, it just makes the old systems obsolete. And for example, the utility of optical genome mapping is being evaluated to comprehensively characterize their structural variation in the genome, including balanced translocations and inversions. Jeez, that is complicated. The added advantage is the ability to identify cryptic structural variations typically missed by standard of care methods. So basically, the standard care is obsolete in this way. It's not obsolete in everything, but it's certainly obsolete in the ability to identify cryptic structural variations, because the normal stuff typically misses them. Okay, so this is great news. Again, of course, we get great news, and I've been seeing people saying like, "Oh, this is nothing new. This is nothing new." Some of this is certainly new, and you cannot tell me you knew about this before. Okay, at least I don't think many people can. I did not know about a lot of this stuff until today. So I guarantee you, a lot of you, if not all of you, did not know about this until today. So do not tell me this is not news. This is news, and this is a new market that BioNano will be entering most likely at some point. Taking a look at the BioNano Reddit thread. This is an article today, and if we zoom in here, as an investor, this is according to MarketWatch, WallStreetFacts.com. Okay, as an investor, you can get an idea of where the stock is trending by the forecast. In this case, the high forecast for BioNano is $15, and the low forecast is $14. Overall, BioNano is in great shape going forward. They have a strong market cap of almost $2 billion and a very bright future ahead of them. Even the analysts, I mean, at this point, I don't think anyone is willing to say, "Oh, BioNano," except the extreme bears that just don't know what they're doing. Right? Pretty much everyone at this point is saying, "Hey, this is in buy territory. I think it's about time for me to load up on this. I think it's about time for me to start to get in position into BioNano because it's such a damn good deal at its current prices, right?" So I would not be surprised if we see institutions, retail investors, Elon Musk even. Okay, I don't know why I said I thought of institutions and Elon Musk for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, we are going to likely be seeing institutions, retail investors. Who knows? Elon Musk as well. Who knows? Load up on the stock because it's such a good deal, man. I mean, come on, you cannot tell me that you did not like the stock when it was going up all the time. Like, most people love the stock. Oh, it's so good. It's a hype stock, but there's still huge potential. Nowadays, no one talks about it because it's just going down. It's not the hot new sexy thing anymore. Like, really? Oh man, but this is why this is good for us because we can get cheap shares, man. We can get cheap shares, so it's nothing bad. Taking a look at their Twitter, I'm gonna be honest with you, they posted a ton of stuff today, and I really did not like much of it at all. Okay, let's scroll way up here. Okay, so here's the recent stuff. Okay, this is here. Sapphire is 100% concordant to the gold standard for prenatal testing. I'm pretty sure they've already said this. So, we already know they are going to disrupt the prenatal health space, testing space for prenatal babies and postnatal babies as well. And this study, they use as a research tool, they analyze genomes of couples who have experienced recode. Okay, this is kind of the article that we were talking about. Okay, let's click on this. It probably is the exact article. Yeah, it's the exact same thing. This is a new article. It was released yesterday, I guess, technically. So based on 3 analysts, right, they have good, right, they range from 1 to a strong buy to 5 for a strong sell. None of them have rated them as a hold. 3 of them rate as a buy. None suggest to sell. The stock has an overall rating of buy, and investors could take advantage and scoop up the stock of the company. You even have mainstream articles and news outlets saying that BioNano is a good buy now. So there's no, I don't know. That's good evidence to say. Even the freaking analysts and the news outfits know that BioNano is a good deal now, and they still are not. The BioNano is still getting killed. Like, there will 100% be an upwards correction soon, in my opinion. I could be wrong. Taking a look at the fundamentals, everything is the same here. Okay, short interest, right? It's the same, right? It hasn't updated. I mean, this has updated, but that has not changed. Okay. Quarter 4 revenue, I will put a card on the top right now explaining why exactly I think a revenue increase, a very strong revenue increase is going to happen soon. And also this as well, you can see me talk about that as well a little bit. Current positions. All right, so today we do have some action today. Let me go ahead and change. Okay, is everything accurate here? Skills, JMIA. Okay, I'm not in JMIA anymore. I have not updated this in a while. Okay, let me just show you this. All right, let's see what everyone's doing after hours. Everyone's doing well. These are all my current positions. I sold out of Zomedica today. I took profits on Zomedica. I took profits very wisely. It looks like I took profits when it was up like I sold out half when it was up like I don't even remember, but I sold half when it was up like 9 to 12%, and then I sold the other half like right at the top almost. And I will be looking to re-enter if it comes down to well, it probably won't, but if it actually came down to 86 cents again, I would be loading the boat because that would be an amazing buy and a triple bottom. But that's enough of that. Those are my current positions. Merch is ready. Yes, you heard me right. It is shipped. I'm going to do a video on it after this. Hopefully it'll be done really quickly. And it's ready, man. It's sick. I'm actually wearing it right now. If y'all can see that. Okay, quick sneak peek right there. Yeah, I'm wearing that. I'm wearing it right now. It's freaking sick. It's awesome. Anyways, BioNano 2021 revenue predictions video. Do y'all want that? And also, do you want the case for market manipulation with BNGO video? I don't know. I guess I can do a poll. Actually, yeah, that's better. I'll do a poll. Check the community tab on my channel. Go to my channel homepage, home videos, playlist, all that BS. Go to community, and then the polls. I'll do a poll if I don't forget on which one of these you want to see first. Because I think I'm just going to say screw the technicals for one day because they're so boring. There's nothing to say. I'm literally just ranting on half the technicals because there's no chart patterns. There's no. I mean, there are some chart patterns, but not really of late. And I can do that in like 2 minutes at the end, maybe. And I think this stuff is more interesting and important at this point because technicals, they're all bearish. There's nothing to say really, as far as just strict short-term technicals. But anyways, thank y'all so much. It's not financial advice. See y'all in the next one.